Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 20 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to brought our model from Revit to Twinmotion by using Datasmith, and we're using the newest Twinmotion 2023.2 version. Now we're gonna continue working on this. After we applied all the materials and everything, we did focus on adding the background. So you need to click on ambience, and then we added the environment and then the HDR bar environment backdrop HDRI. I did notice when we select the rendering and then turn on path tracer that this is too much glow. So what we need to do is here I always put it in low so that it does its finish, so that it's easier to see what's wrong with our model. So here I'm just gonna use this one right here, our material picker, and then I'm gonna adjust the glow. So here the glow, probably gonna put it in 10 or 20 because we're still going to add our lights. So we're gonna use spotlight right here, and then once we do add this one, let's change our speed to number 3, and here let's hide this for now, the navigation panel. Here we're just going to add this one, and then obviously this is the one that will brighten our model here. So right now I'm adding that one right there, and then we could change the intensity to 10 so that when we have it, let's add it multiple times first. So here I'm gonna set it to 1000 or 1 meters, 1000 millimeters. But this one, let's add 6, and then the last one we could just delete, and then let's add it right here as well. Spotlight, put it to the correct location, and then change the glow for sure, or the intensity of the glow, because that will be too much for path tracer once we set it up. And then here change it to 2, and then we just need to prepare this one as well. Let's start off by adding here. Let's count this one. We have 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So let's add it on this side first. Spotlight, pull it up, check if it's in center, and then we could just put it 10, and we might as well add, hold shift, drag it, because we set it to 1000 all, and then we could just keep on adding now. And then here this one is not in place, so we could just place it back to the location that we want, and then we could add multiple again. So here we could just put 2 more, so 1000 and then 2 more, and then let's grab those 3 again. Let's highlight those, and then we just need to add 3 more onto this location. I think that's good enough there, and we could just keep on adding this one. There's 2 more that we could add, 1000 and then 2. And then here let's select just one and then grab it and make sure everything is into location. And then let's just keep on adding. And then just add to the location again. And then put this one right here, every 1000, and then 3 more. There we go. I think that's good enough. And then we could double check the way this one look. Let's turn on R, and as you can see, the noise and the way it looks much better now. I want to point out the way this one looks. I'm going to increase the opacity a little bit. I want it to be a little bit more dark, that's why. Or we can make it colored, but just standard, and this one is good enough for me. Let's see how this one looks. I want to go and check this one and see how this one reflects. We have it colored, and we could put standard. So either way, that will look good. For now, let's put this one on dark so that it looks much better. And then now, let's add in some grass and then some trees afterwards. So we could change the speed now to at least 4. And let's select this one. So let's go and come here into populate, and then we could put foliage, and then we could scatter it. I think it's a lot easier to scatter. I'm gonna show you how to use it. So we could just add all of this. So we could do long grass, or let's put it right here. Select those in terms of size, depending on what you want. Dryness, stripes, and everything else. And then here, let's select this one right there and just keep on clicking. Oops, undo that. And then the way you do it is just by clicking. And because everything falls in to that, as you can see, you could maybe add a little bit more. So another way of doing this, but sometimes I use paint instead, because a little bit of easement, and you actually have more grasp. So either way, this one looks good. As you can see, we could add more if we want to, and then we could add here as well. The only problem, as you can see, it goes over a bit, so that's the only problem all the time. I wish they could fix this, but that's something that it's always going to be a problem. There we go. We could add those as well to make it a lot better. There we go. And then now we could do the trees. So populate again. Let's do paint now for trees. And then we could check all of these trees. we're gonna add the trees that we want on the onto the side, and then let's keep on adding trees first. Anything interesting trees that you want, just add it, and then we could definitely, so let's select everything, density to increased, and then you can change all of that, summer, autumn, or whatever. Let's put autumn, and then after that let's go click on paintbrush, and then we could change diameter here as well. So right now we could just put is do it like this, basically adding everything here. And of course we're going to add hand-picked trees on this side near to the house. Here we could just add multiple. It's basically random, they're selecting it as random. And then now after that we could jump back and just select individually. If you select that, you can click multiple trees actually, and then here multiple trees if you want. There we go, more there, and even more here. There we go. And then obviously let's add in more onto this part. You can add in more here. What we want is the, so actually after I put in all the grass and trees, what happened is I forgot to click back everything. So what I did is just before I click this camera, so I did is I click on the image, I make sure this is under path tracer, and you need to change this one to high so that this one will appear here. And then I did one view right here, one view here, one view also here, and then this one is the one that I changed the focal point or focal length. So I just made it a little bit more. So if we check it here, this is 30, and then the rest is 18. And then after that, so you want to make sure rendering is right there, make it to high. You can change this if you want, and everything will follow through. And then after that, I quit media, and then I actually click video, and then I started adding videos like this. So what you need to do is you just need to, here this is a sample that I created, so just from there going in and then changing this to 6, clicking here to add another one, and then clicking another one to add here. So this is just a going around thing. We could change this to 8 if we want, so that it's a little bit fast, and then 6 going on the side, and then similar to that zooming in, and then after that zooming out. This is going from bottom to up, and as you can see it looks much better. And then this is the zoom out part. So basically that's the only thing that I did aside from what I did earlier. So yeah, you didn't actually miss a lot. And then I did added the lights, and then I choose the the intensity to be 10, so you want to make sure to add all of that so that everything looks nice. And then I added this a little bit. You can change the page height if you want to improve it or to make it big. This is something that it's really up to you to do. We could put this one right there so that it looks much better. A bigger 3 inside. And this one looks good now. And then after you finish, you can quit media, and then you have a show reel and then a short. I'm gonna change this. I wanna see how this one will improve in terms of the video. So let's go back right here, and then I'm gonna select, I'm gonna quit, select this one, and I want to change the, instead of full HD, I want custom, but I want it on all of them. This one is already there. I'm gonna change the format to custom and then make it 1000 by 700, or this one is width is 700 by 1000, and then here if we check, it will change everything, so we don't need to do anything anymore. And then once you're finished, you want to make sure to refresh it as well. I think that's good enough. It doesn't need refreshing anymore. And then we could just export it right here. We could select multiple image, so similar to this, and then after that go back to video and then select all of them. And then before you do anything, make sure to save it first, so that if it did crash, at least you have saved everything else. So now let's try and export this. So click right here and go to your location. So I'm exporting it now. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.